When should I sort my fish when I stock? Sorting of fish depends on the stage you stock. There are some stage you will stock that you will not need to even sort it, or you might even sort just once until maturity. Okay. Now, if you stock fingerling, fingerling is the list of baby fish that hatchers sell to you. Okay. So if you stock fingerling, fingerling grows rapidly depending on the species you bought. Okay, so when you stock your fingerling, you need to sort them from time to time, if not 4 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Okay, depending on their growth rate, but it needs steady sorting. Okay, now when you also stock post fingerling needs steady sorting. Now if you don't do it frequently, like say 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they are prompt to buy, and you tend to lose a lot of them, because when the big ones come up among the smaller ones, so the big ones will start consuming the small ones. And when that happens, most of them will not want to poke to eat, but they will want to swallow. And when the big ones start swallowing the small ones, you will find out that even the big ones will start to dey buy, because when they swallow the small ones, their tummy will get big, and the ones around them will start poking that big belly until they want to find out what is inside. Now finding out what is inside means that one has already buy. Okay, so when you stock your fingerling, post fingerling, please give it a steady sorting, like a week, 2 weeks interval. You sort the big ones. Sorting means separating the big one from the small ones, so that they will not start consuming themselves. When that happens, you lose a lot of your fish. Okay, now let's come for juvenile. When you stock your juvenile do not need much sorting, because the owner of that fish, or say the hatcher, have already done the sorting for you, have already done this early fingerling, post fingerling sorting for you, has already sorted them to be juvenile. A juvenile fish is a particular size after sorting. Okay, so when you buy juvenile, you do not need much sorting. So stocking your juvenile, you take like 1 month before you can sort, 1 month or even more, depending on the growth of the fish. Okay, so because the owner have already done the sorting for you. Now let's come for jumbo. When you stock your jumbo, you might not even sort your jumbo, or if you must sort your jumbo maybe once, then you leave them till maturity. Now do you see why I said sorting of fish depends on the stage you stock? Like, monitor your fish when you stock them, so you will know when to sort them. Okay, if you stock fingerling, post fingerling, you need steady sorting, like a week, 2 weeks interval you sort. Okay, if you stock juvenile, you have to give them a month interval or more before you sort. Then if you stock jumbo, you have to give even more than a month or 2 months if you must sort your jumbo. So this is Cassie, Motinaka City Farm. See you on my next one.